everybody. Matt Rosenstock here from the TBA Food Network and also the Machane cooking class. Today we're going to be making broccoli cheese soup. Now we made this soup in an after-school kahila and the kids really enjoyed it. I was a little skeptical of how much kids would enjoy a broccoli soup, but they really loved it. So today we're going to make it for you. The recipe comes from Cooking Light magazine. So it has about half of the calories of a traditional broccoli cheese soup. And right now we'll go through the ingredients. We have 3/8 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, about 2 cloves of garlic that are diced up, or minced. We have about 1 cup of diced onions, 3/4 cups of half and half, and we have 8 ounces of broccoli. I'm using frozen broccoli today. You can use either frozen or fresh. Frozen's a little bit easier because it's already chopped up and it works well when making a soup. We have 2 ounces of shredded cheddar cheese. I'm using mild. You can use sharp or mild. The recipe calls for sharp, but this is what I have available. I have a 1/2 cup of cut up carrots. And we're going to use 3 cups of chicken broth. The recipe calls for chicken stock. You can use either. Chicken stock is made from bones and has a little bit richer and deeper flavor than chicken broth, which is made from chicken meat. So we're going to use this because, again, this is what I have available. And it's going to be a little bit lighter flavor. All right, let's get started. Okay, we're ready to get started by putting the ingredients into a pot. Here comes our 3 cups of chicken broth. Here's 2. There's 3. We have our cut up onion. So 1 medium onion cut up. 2 cloves of garlic. 1/2 cup of carrots cut up. 3/8 teaspoon of salt. 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, and our 8 ounces of frozen broccoli florets. I'm going to bring this to a boil and then simmer it for 10 minutes after that, once it comes to a boil. My soup is boiling, so I'm going to turn it down to a lower setting, put the lid on it, give it a quick stir, and let it simmer for 10 more minutes. Okay, the soup has been simmering for 10 minutes. Let's take a look. Looks pretty good. The next step is to move this into the food processor so we can blend it up. Then we're going to put the processed soup back into the pot and add a few more ingredients. My next step is to take the soup from the pot and put it into my food processor. You can also use a blender, whatever is easier for you to work with. I'm using the food processor because it's a lot larger than my blender. Okay, I have all the soup into my food processor. I'm going to cover it with the lid. And I'm going to pulse it until it becomes soup. processor. I'm going to put it back into the pot. And then I'm going to add in the cheese and the half and half. On a very low setting just to make sure everything stays nice and warm. And I'm going to add in the 3/4 cup of half and half. And 2 ounces of shredded cheddar cheese. And I'm going to stir until completely mixed. Okay, we are ready to serve. At the very end, to add in a little bit more flavor, a little bit more cheese sprinkled on top. And we are ready to eat. Enjoy!